Bah. Okay. Minimize that. Come over here. Everything looks fine. It's Thursday. Nah. Okay, sorry. I was a minute distracted there. Anyway, it's Thursday. I hope everyone's having a good day. Well, I'm excited. It's almost the weekend. I've got a training class I've got to do tomorrow afternoon, which shouldn't be too terribly difficult, but we'll see. Got a couple of new people I'm bringing in, so it'll be fun to see how that works out. Why is Adelier Riza trending on Twitter? Oh, because I guess Koei Tecmo's giving it away, and so all of a sudden people are like, I've never seen it. Also, thanks for her thighs. Thanks, Twitter. I'm gonna get the horny paper and bap everybody. Turn the horny down, kids. I get it. Quarantine's making y'all go crazy. You know what? I keep forgetting. I don't. This other light doesn't help. Ah, much better. Also, I'm pretty sure my cat's giving me the stink eye because I keep moving around. He's like, "What are you doing, human? Jeez." I hope everybody is having a good Thursday. It sounds like things are sort of kind of calm down a little bit on some things. Maybe not so much on others. I don't know. I guess it's just kind of gonna be like that for a little while till people can, you know, figure their shit out. Not really sure what anyone's gonna end up doing at this point. It's kind of scary. But like at the same time, it's kind of exciting because like if real change can come from a lot of it, then a lot of good things could happen too. So that's always a positive, right? At least I hope so, anyway. One day at a time. That's all you can really hope for. Because if you try to do more than that, then who knows what'll happen next? I feel like it just end up a lot worse if you try to think that far ahead. Either that or you just end up right where you started, which, let's be honest, that's not good either, so. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? I could be overly political about a lot of stuff, but that's not really my style. Just know that I stand with the people I stand with, and if people decide that they don't want to talk to me or hang out with me or watch me or whatever, then that's fine. I don't care. I also know that I'm very small, and that's okay too. So, hmm, that's how it go. How it do. I kind of wish I knew, like... I went back and I watched a couple of my VODs for PSO, and, yeah. I have no idea why any of the other games I played don't lag out that much, or at all, but for some reason PSO2 is just chunky. Though it's not small, she could eat some of those buildings, only if they were made of cake. Or maybe chocolate. Well, chocolate would be pretty thick, that probably wouldn't be that good. Cake would be okay though, that's usually a lot lighter. What if it was chocolate cake? Chocolate cake. Oh, right. I've got a new XLR cable finally coming, so I should hopefully have that tomorrow, so I can finally start using my like good microphone again. So that's a positive. Oh, also, Foosh, I have your redeem ready whenever you are. Let me grab it really quick here. Hold on. Huzzah! I did the thing today. Alright, I'm gonna just stop that because that's a little too much for me right now. And a little intense. I wish I had like a calmer music playlist that wasn't like so high energy. I'm kind of I'm kind of feeling cozy like comp today. I'm not like super amped. I'm probably going to sound a little subdued today and I don't know why. I just kind of not I'm just kind of vibing today, you know? I just kind of exist. It's been a busy week. If not just for me, for a lot of reasons. Anyway, what was I? So this is the sentence. This is your sentence, Foosh. Just so you know, I did the thing. I'm gonna put it in chat too. Uh, but your original redeem was the true endgame is hot makeouts. So the problem is that makeouts or makeout is not really a word in Japanese, and I could just say makeouto, but that doesn't really hold the same kind of meaning, I guess. And in Japanese, it doesn't make a lot of sense because it's just a loan word, and even then, as a loan word, it's not like a real word, if that makes sense. So I had to like really dig deep on the actual translation of it because if you if you don't add a specific word to it, it changes the entire meaning of the actual sentence to just hot spring. And I'm like, oh. And this is why kanji are fucking complicated. But there you go. That's what it is. Junsui Shuban no Atsui Seppun. Like that is as close as I could possibly get your sentence to actually be. So if you're gonna translate that, it literally means hot kiss in the final stages. I'm like, close enough. It makes sense if you understand the context of what you're saying. It's like a it's like an ecchi manga. Hot kiss in the final steps. Junsui Shuba no Atsui Seppun. It's so crazy. I don't know. I thought it was funny. Like I had to think about how like there's like a couple of different ways to like say the word hot. Like atsui or atatakai like both mean basically the same thing, but it's contextually different based on what it's actually attached to, like in within the sentence structure. Because like in English, it would make more sense to just say, true endgame. Like we understand what true endgame means. Like it is the final. It's like the finality. It's the end of what you eventually want to get to. In Japanese, it doesn't work that way because everything modifies the verb at the end of the actual sentence. So because the verb at the end is what you have to actually be talking about as far as like the actual end of the sentence, which in this case is atsui seppun, meiki auto. So because make out, like actually like making out, like the act of doing that is not something that traditionally has a word in Japanese. It would generally just be a loan word. So that is definitely not how I would want to actually translate that. So atsui seppun, like atsui atsui seppun, hot hot makeouts, hot hot kissing. Like that is the same general act. I would probably even go so far as to say that entire sentence is incredibly lewd in that context because of how it would translate from English into Japanese and then vice versa. Like I'm probably not pitching it correctly just because I have bad pitch when it comes to Japanese. But like this is how it would most likely sound. Like the obviously it's Google Translate, but
純粋終盤の熱い接吻
Seppun. But yeah, it's pretty lewd. That sounds like Sage to me. Maximum ludidity. The lewd foosh. But that's okay. I still love you. Uh, good clean living. Uh-huh. You keep telling yourself that. That's that how that's supposed to work. I don't know about that. I don't know. You think so? Maybe maybe. I don't know. Hold on. My water bottle's being a butt. Oh, sure, of course. I go to like tip it and then it tries to spill on me. What a butthole. Luckily, it didn't. I don't know, you tell me. Hand hand hovers over 15 karaoke redeem. Hold on now. I have one to do already. It'll take me a little bit of time to get it because the lyrics are a little not what I'm used to, but I found a karaoke version of it, so I can do it. I just need like a day to like practice the lyrics because I know the lyrics ish. I don't know why I decided that doing a 15 like doing a 3 song redeem was gonna be like a good idea, but in the long run, I guess content. We'll go with that. Mostly because I'm pretty sure that an actual karaoke stream is not happening, so that's fine. Which for me is like, I'm not super worried about it. Sorry, I'm trying to like maneuver my water bottle and my drink shaker so that they're like full. Ah, water is tasty, and so is caffeine. So if I don't have some, I won't make it. Ah, delicious. Yeah, I'm looking forward to. Fuck, I tore open my mouth, like the inside of my cheek on the right side. I had like one crunchy thing. Like I had a couple of like cheese-filled wontons for lunch. I regret it. I regret all of it. All of the things. Mm. Like I shredded like the upper portion of my cheek, and so now like, ow, trying to like manipulate my mouth in such a way that I don't like just rub the space raw with my teeth sucks. Times like this, I wish I kind of had like gum or something where I could kind of like smoosh it into the right side of my mouth so that it would like cover the inside of my cheek and I wouldn't have to worry about it. But then again, I'd probably just tear it open further. So like whatever. That's how it do. Cella's great weakness. Biting my own tongue and or cheek to not be able to eat. I don't want it. I wanted to just not mm, hurt, you know? I'm sure in a couple hours it'll be fine. It's just obnoxious right now because it's like right at that level where I'm like, I don't want to deal with it. But like, whatever. Okay. Let's take a look at something really quick here. So I don't think I want to say that there's like something specifically that I need to look at. Do I care about that? I definitely don't care about that. Not like it actually uses any. Good lord. Got a lot of stuff that's running. I may need to take a look at some specific um like programs to maybe figure out what I could, shut off. to try to help. Maybe. All right. Well, no, I'm not playing that tonight. Uh, sure, that's fine. We're gonna quit that. We're gonna exit that. OneDrive, please stop. Stop it. OneDrive. I don't want you open right now. Okay, I don't need that. We're not doing anything with that, so we can probably. Oh wait, is that not gonna let me close it? Exit. There we go. Quit. We can exit that. We need that up. We need that up. We need that up. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So I think I've turned off a bunch of extraneous stuff that I don't really need to have open that normally like run in the background. But the like likelihood of getting things to stop being so choppy, like camera wise, I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to, because I think it's just a PSO issue, and I don't know that it's going to be able to be addressed until they actually have the patch next week. Because I've got to wait. Yeah, like the patch isn't until next week, Wednesday. So we'll see. I kind of keep hoping that maybe Tweaker will like update again and again and again, like, and they figure out how to like optimize more of the actual Tweaker patcher. Because I feel like the Tweaker patcher has definitely helped a ton, even like recently, which has been good. It's just a matter of like making sure, you know? Ow, that's my knuckles. I'm gonna take a look at something really quick here. PSOT settings. All right, we're going to. I don't really care about that. I think what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna try to do that. That's fine. The text is fine. I think we're just gonna bump this all back down to standard. Leave that at 4. Save. Pretty sure none of that needs to be changed. Okay. So I'm gonna try to like change a couple of settings and kind of see if maybe I can get the game to stop being as um resource intensive, I guess is the question. The question. This is how you can tell I'm still kind of tired. Like I'm having I'm having issues sleeping well. Like I can still sleep, but getting like good sleep has like been an issue over the last few days. And I know part of my insomnia is kind of kicking in, and there's not a lot I can do about that other than maybe like a melatonin every once in a while. But at the same time, you know, I don't want to have to be dependent on something like that to help me sleep, especially because if I take it too late at night, I end up with like a medication hangover when I wake up. And since I work early, like I can try to go to bed earlier, but then at the same time, it's like that really doesn't help because I'm still tired by like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's like I don't know if maybe there's something else going on that I should probably talk to a doctor about, or if there's like maybe something else I'm missing. I don't know. Like I said, it's rough, but I promised myself that I was going to keep trying to do what I enjoy and make sure that I was able to continue to do this too. And I don't want to stop myself because I know, because I've had this problem in the past where if I do stop, then I won't restart for like a while. And like I said, I promised myself that I wasn't gonna like quit on me when it came to this because streaming is something I really enjoy and I really like being able to talk with everybody and hang out and play games and shoot the shit and enjoy, you know, a very large mutual hobby with a lot of people, especially now when, I was able to find a very generous and very welcoming community as a VTuber because I was really scared that I honestly wasn't going to be able to do a lot of what I've got. And, I'm here now and I'm enjoying a lot of what I do. And I have a lot of really nice friends and a lot of nice people that I've met through doing this. So it's been good and I'm glad that I'm doing it. It's just sometimes you got to think to yourself like, is it really worth it? Am I worth it? It's hard sometimes because you think about it and you're like, am I doing enough? Should I try to learn to do more? And like, I know I'm not a full-time streamer. I don't legitimately don't think I ever could be anytime soon. I'm not super popular. I don't have a lot of subs. I don't have a lot of people just sending bits or donations my way, which is fine. Like, I'm not complaining. A lot of people can like make jokes about, oh, well, if you're watching me, you should be able to spend the $5, blah blah blah. And I'm like, no, fam, that's not how that works. In no world does that work right. Like unless you are a very specific kind of person. Did you miss everything? No, I don't think so. I'm still here. I literally just started. Apparently they're doing a Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning remake, and like the dev that was doing it was like, "Oh, oops, no, no, people weren't supposed to know about that yet. Did you miss the redeems? I did Fuchsia's already. I gave Fuchsia's sentence, but I haven't done any singing. I'm gonna actually do like an actual recording. Like I'm waiting. So I have a new XLR cable coming tomorrow so that I can test out my mic to make sure that it's not actually something else that's going wrong with it, like the box is broken or something. Because if it's the box, then like I really don't want it to be the box that's the problem because the box still powers on and it still recognizes that it's plugged in, but for some reason the XLR cable is just not working. So I've got a new cable coming, and once I get the new cable, then I'll do the song redeem for you. Like I'll record it and I'll post it on Discord and send it to you. Because I feel like that'll be better. Like I found a karaoke version of the song, so there won't be any like backing vocals or anything like that. So like the vocals themselves will all be me, but like the song itself will be mostly original. But yeah, like I'm not gonna like I might put it up on YouTube as like a cover if I feel like maybe it's good enough to do that with. We'll see what other people say, but I'll post it in Discord and I'll send a copy of it to you so that you have a copy of it. And I'll probably just do it as audio cuz I don't know if people want to watch me tweaking out trying to sing. But maybe that's like the charm of it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, like I said, once I get the new cable in and I can check out my good condenser mic and actually mix. Like right now, I'm still on my headphone mic. I've been for a couple of weeks now, since the old cable kind of died on me. But yeah, once I get the cable in, which should be tomorrow, I will have the ability to like really like brush up on the lyrics and then go ahead and actually record that over the weekend for you. Okay. Anyway, I was just kind of like ranting about my general tiredness because my body has been like screaming at me about sleep and things like that. I don't know. Like I go to bed early, but then it doesn't matter because then I wake up like in an hour wide awake, and then like my insomnia kicks my ass into like 3 o'clock in the morning, knowing that I have to be up at like 7:30 ish to be able to like make sure that I'm awake to do stuff. Luckily, luckily, I have only like a half day tomorrow, so I can actually like sleep in a little, which will be nice. But then I've got like an evening training class that I have to do on Friday evening. But it should only be for like 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll be, making a decision based on that whether or not I go to bed early or like will be able to do things. We'll see. But for now, caffeine is my friend. All right. So I did a little bit of tweaking, and no pun intended. I did a little bit of tweaking and some changing of things. I turned off a bunch of extra stuff that I don't think necessarily needs to be open and or on while I am trying to run PSO2. So hopefully, I won't lag out as much. But we'll see. Because I don't know if that it's PSO2 that's actually having issues. You know what I should do? I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a test. I'm gonna test something really quick. Um.
Sega.
Oh God, Sega, why? It's so loud. Give me a second here. I'm gonna try something. So I'm going to. I'm gonna check. Oh, Tweaker, please. Oh my God. Uh. Yes. I'm gonna swap. Yes. All systems ready. All done. NA. Okay. We're gonna swap over here. Bum, 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 bum. Battle. Um. Oh, it was updating game guard. Okay. It wasn't like an update. It was more of like a refreshing game guard since I had it open for NA. Um. Good lord. Like I look away from my phone for like 2 seconds and then I get obliterated by Discord messages.
Sega.
All right.
Now the frantic battle starts to feel
It's got to be the NA servers because I don't see the same lag. Also, I'm spoiling people. Meanwhile, in a Dynasty Warriors Gundam trailer not too terribly far away. Oh yeah, no, for sure. That's the current opening for JP. That's the episode 6 opening. It was the introduction of the Exile. Or fucking Atoll. Why do I keep saying Exile? Also, I'm really sorry that this is so loud. Holy shit. There we go. Alright. So we're gonna load in really quick to see. Like, I am of the mind that... Well, maybe not.
現在 VR 空間にて全アークス一斉参加の特殊訓練を準備中です
There's an EQ for VR in like 7 minutes. Good lord. Holy shit, my mouse is sensitive as fuck on this on the Japanese servers. I completely forgot that I had done that. Oh my gosh. What the hell? Oh, I am stacked full of bullshit right now. Me and my dumbass 14 stars, man. I'm so behind on fucking Japanese servers. I'm so far behind. Also, I can't wait for these stellar walls. Like, you have no idea. These armors are dumb. And they just give them to you for doing quests. It's amazing. Increase critical damage and critical hit percentage. This is the ring I need to work on on US. I completely... Because I'm using crit... I think I'm using crit field right now on NA. Because I don't think I can make strike ranged yet. Anyway, you can see my ridiculously filled fucking storage on Japanese servers. Oh my god, look at all this extra crap that I've got. Wait, have I... More stuff that I... Karage! Oh, that's right. I'm super... Hold on. Uh-oh. I might be running into a problem here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I burn all of these keys? I bet I did. Alright, well that key's dead. That key's dead. That definitely is dead. Yep, that's dead. That's dead. And that's dead. Alright, well those are all dead keys, so I can't do anything with those, so those can go in there. Not enough storage space. There we go. Anyway. Now you can see my... Well, let me grab this stuff first so that I don't forget about it. Alright, what do we got? Tri-Boost 150, EX 100. Tri-Boost 100. Tokyo Key Gold, Tri-Boost 100 Dex 2. Wild Easter 2020 trigger. How much you want to bet I can't use it? Oh, I can use it! So I can just get a random Wild Easter 2020 trigger, even though it's not even remotely Easter anymore. Good. That's fine. Anyway. I'm actually going to be swapping over to NA. I'm honestly just testing out a theory of mine, because I haven't actually seen any lag in my camera movement since I got on the JP server. So it leads me to believe that it is in fact actually the problem with the NA servers that's causing my camera lag. Like there's something that's like there's a memory leak in the game that's causing it to do this. Like where cuz like here right now I'm moving in like normal time. Like I don't see any actual lag to do what I've actually been doing. Also, yeah, I have an absolute fuck ton of gear and shit on JP. Because, I mean, obviously I've been playing JP for a while. I'm gonna be doing alts for a little bit. I have people that are waiting for me. Jesus, I have so much shit. I really need to, like, go through my inventory and my... Like, I have a shit ton of armor, too. Like, I have all of this extra armor that I'm just like, I don't know what to do with any of this. I also have, like, an absolute shit ton... Oh, right, that's right. I was gonna look at... Hold on, I want to see something really quick, just because I want to see... Hold on. Withdraw all weapons. I don't think I have... Actually, I know how to fix that. Hold on. Oh my god! It's so sensitive.
何をしたいのかな。またいつでもどうぞ。こんにちは。
Can I not use any of those swords? Do I just not have... I don't. Alright, fine. How much do I have right now? 4 mil? That's fine. It doesn't have to be anything super specific. Like, it doesn't matter what it looks like, just so matters I have it on. Also, the thing is huge! Oh my god, it's taller than Sella. Holy shit. Look at this thing. It's huge! That's so... God damn it, my mouse. I may have to turn that down a little bit. Alright, customize, camo. Alright, so... Oh no, they didn't censor it. It is just how that looked. I thought they censored the dockies, but I'm wrong. I guess it didn't have a backside to it. It just says arcs on it. I swore they had two sides. Yeah, they don't. Interesting. I thought that these had, like, double-sided. Some do, some don't. Okay, yeah, no, the two that I knew of, the Fonuerl and the Force and the Hunter Girls, the two that I have, I thought they had a backside to them, but I guess I'm wrong. I thought they censored them on the NA side, but I guess they didn't. These are direct copies. Also, I keep forgetting how cute she is, even though her outfit is goofy as fuck. Anyway. It's like I'm staring at it and then I just keep like scrolling past it like a dum-dum. Alright, so we're gonna change that over to... Wait, do I not have that on JP? Am I actually missing a, oh, whoa, I guess I am. Holy shit. I'm like legitimately missing a photon art that I didn't realize that I was missing. I'll be damned. I will have to, I guess I'll have to figure out what that one was and get that at some other point in time. I'm brain dead. Customize, weapon camo, venom ranker set. There we go. I can't wait for this camo to come out in NA. I can't. This is my favorite weapon camo of all time. Just these giant green ass crosses that shoot bullets or you can punch with. Like, the fact that, like, I don't know. Anyway, I just really like this weapon camo. All right. So it's definitely the NA version of the client. So I can only hope that as NA, yeah, as NA actually gets the lobby patch on the 10th comes out, that it fixes my camera issue too, because it really bothers me that it looks like I'm like lagging out even though I know I'm not. And it like I was watching some of my other VODs of like all of the other games I play on PC. None of them have this problem. It's only NAPSO, and I don't know why. And it's like there's a weird memory leak, and I just don't know where it's coming from.
Sega.
Sorry, that's really loud for no reason. So I like almost instinctively went for ship 2, and I'm like, no, this is NA, not JP. Stop it. So anyway, with like I know that Tweak. Oh shit, is it actually working? Did Tweaker do? Oh my god, there's a what? Why am I on 2? Oh no, I need to not be. Oh no, I'm on a bad block. This is not a block that I want to be on. We don't want to be on block 2. We do not want to be on block 2. No, 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 no. Also, holy cow. Crunchy Frog Gamer. I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Neon City. I hope you enjoy your stay. Pretty sure there isn't gonna be an EQ for another couple of hours, I think. I'd have to look at the. Hold on. Let me look at the. Is there anything in the Discord for it? I wonder. EQ alert. Yada 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 yada. 7 o'clock. Oh yeah, they're gonna do the Miku. Okay, so Miku concert's in 30 minutes, so there is a UQ coming out. Damn it. Ah, upsetty. I mean that's fine. I guess I can wait to do ults after the UQ. I don't know what UQ it's gonna be, but I guess I could take a look at that. But yeah, Crunchy Frog, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a good Thursday. I guess I'm just gonna like, ugh, I don't want to have to like hug the ultimate, but I guess I'll have to, unless I don't think anyone's actually in. No, they're not gonna be available for a while. I was kind of hoping that some of the other guys in Twitch Arcs would actually be there to do stuff with, but I think they're not going to be around until after the emergency happens, so I'm gonna just So you have a chance of getting Mars weapons or Gix weapons. And Gix is like only specifically for like certain classes and definitely not gonna be best in slot. Alright, well, we're gonna pug it. We're gonna see if the group isn't shit and figure out what's going on. Maybe I can like get a
Emergency code attack.
goodness gracious. Oh, it's a Ray! Hey Ray, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Neon City. I hope you enjoy your stay. Alright. Position with most players. Great balls of fire. Yes. Holy crap! I like roll in and they're literally already killing shit. Oh wow, I made it right in time for a boss spawn. Oh shit, I didn't roll any.
Emergency
Alright, here we go. I didn't buy anything! Oh, this is gonna be bad. I'm a professional PSO2 player, let me tell ya. Holy shit. Yep, my dumbass forgot to buy moons and mates, so... Yep! I knew as soon as I was, like, slowing down that that wasn't going away, that I was gonna die. I'm like, I'm also still not using the right photon art, which is great. This is John Woo film. Welcome to Gunner. The floor is lava. We don't like touching the ground, and I like to shoot everything as much as I possibly can without dying, which unfortunately I keep doing because I am a dum-dum and forgot to buy things that are important for me to not die. But yes, this is basically how Gunner plays as a class. Damn it, I hate it when they glitch into the wall like that, because then I can't hit him at all, and it's like, I hate everything about that. Why did it roll? Ah! Is dual glaive viable? You mean like the double saber? Like the staff saber? I'm like, you're actually talking about the double saber. It can be. I'm gonna just work on ads. Holy shit, I can't fight the boss right now. And I completely dumb and forgot to even grab telepites. Yeah, so double sabers are interesting. I feel like they're actually fairly underused, and they kind of are in the same boat as partisans, where they have some really good techniques. And what the hell even hit me? Wow, am I lagging or something? I feel like I'm lagging, and I don't know why. Because I definitely... Meow. Alright, I don't know if I'm lagging or if I'm just getting hit by all kinds of, like, just not what I should be. The thing in front of you charged and its hitbox grazed me. Yeah, I noticed that, but, like, I was talking about the laser because I was still in this animation that I do here, this animation like this. As long as I'm in the animation and not actually, like, stopped, like, there I'm not immune. But as I'm doing this, until that motion where the just attack frame actually hits me, I'm completely in. It's complete iframes. So this till that is iframe. So unless it literally hit me as I hit here, like, I should not have taken damage from that laser. And I think that's where I was getting confused. Like, I just did not have... Wait, what? Oh, no, because hold on. Once again, a thing that I have done, which is not be intelligent about my inventory, is preventing me from being able to do the other thing, which is, you know, actually get it. Seems pretty bullshit. No, so pretty much, okay, so technically if I do this, which is just my traditional dodge, until I'm actually at, like, the point just before I go into my, like, while standing animation, so, like, pretty much until both my feet are planted, just before I'm actually fully standing again, I'm immune as well. All classes have that sort of immunity. It's just that specific classes like Gunner have a specific thing. So, like, my special ability is Stylish Roll, which is being able to do this. This is a Gunner-specific class ability. Every single class has an ability that's like that for dodge mechanics that make them completely immune. All classes have a full immunity. Some classes have shorter iframes, some classes have longer iframes. I think technically Gunner is one of the longest iframes next to pretty much any of the base caster classes, so Tector and Force. They have like the longest because they do this dash that makes them completely disappear and then reappear. And until you actually completely reappear, you're in iframes. And I think it's like 5 or maybe it's either 4 or 5 frames longer overall than the Gunner stylish roll. But then if I go into stylish roll 3, which is the real slow one, so 1 2 hold on. 1 2 3. This one. This is the longest iframes. It's like 55, I think, frames of immunity. Whereas like the normal transitioning dodge roll for Tector and Force is like 38 frames or something like that. It's not as long, but like my normal dodge, like my normal stylish roll, the 1 and 2, is like 28 to 30, so it's just slightly less, but that regardless. I don't know, I feel like I'm not paying attention and I'm just getting hit by stupid shit because I was like, I don't have any items, I should buy items, and then I didn't buy items. So hold on. I definitely don't. Deposit default. But anyway, what's viable? I already have that. So double sabers can be viable. It's just that you don't see them a lot, especially not like right now, because the photon arts that you need to make that weapon really useful are kind of difficult to get right now because not a lot of people are actually farming for those. So like if somebody finds them, they either end up going up on the player shops for like really super cheap or not at all. Because people just are hoarding those, and I think a lot of people are hoarding them because they know that the Scion class Atoll is going to be coming out at some point in the next few months, and everyone's gonna like hoard them for that. But then I keep thinking to myself, no, Atoll, just like Phantom and Hero, have their own skills, so stealing those Photon Arts for later wouldn't make any sense. So I don't know. Honestly, Double Saber, Partisans, Knuckles, you don't see those melee weapons used. Hell, even Wired Lances tend to not get used as much. It's pretty much either you use a sword or you, like, don't as a hunter or a fighter. Because the sword's output, it's like Great Sword in Monster Hunter. You pretty much just hit once for a really big chunk of fucking damage, um, and it just eats shit. Um, I was supposed to have a group to do ultimates, but I have not seen hide nor hair of the people that I was supposed to actually be doing it with. Um, oh god. But then I logged in and there's a Miku concert in 15 minutes, and then there's a another emergency that's gonna happen 15 minutes after that. So I'm really not sure what's going on. Um, I've got a sweet axe drop for early game and getting 500 600 damage per hit. Colitis, yeah, that's pretty scary. Maintenance? No, maintenances usually happen on Tuesday. Holy shit, they're still working on this thing? I thought they would have killed it by now.
Emergency! Code! Disaster!
There we go. And I don't know if that was the first or the second of the two. Pretty sure that was the second. Alright, well, yeah, I definitely wasn't going to get anything off of that because I was only there for like 2 seconds of that fight and then kept dying, so...
Completed!
We will see where the rest of this group decides to head. I feel like some of these people are relatively fresh 75s, so... we've got some people heading this way, so we'll see what's going on this way.
緊急連絡はい
Oh, they...
Code attack.
Yeah. So, if you just hit it once, you're gonna get something, but it's generally only gonna be like 2 or 3 things. But if you participate for the entire fight, then you get, like, the full, like, loot table possibilities. I wish people would stop, like, going back to the camp ship, so I could actually, like, res them, but it's fine. Oh, why did I go forward? I don't want to go back, I want to go forward. Sir, could you maybe not? I'm like trying not to fight it from behind and it keeps showing me its back. The whole enchilada. Yeah, pretty much. I'm doing like piss poor damage to it too because it's not letting me get to its weak spot very easily because it keeps turning on me. Ooh, I don't want that at all. There we go. I'm through. The worst part about it was like I saw that other monster like jumping and I just got clapped by it. I'm like, alright, well, I'm dead. Wow, I couldn't see anything. I'm just gonna escape all that because I definitely could not see anything in that for like a hot second where I just got blasted and I'm like,
Emergency. Code attack.
Yeah, there are specific attacks that you can do. Oh my Jesus. I rolled into the damage like a baddie. Yeah, certain moves, like what you see that that hunter is doing, that's a photon art. Like that is specifically a skill that hunters can use to make the sword just explode and what the fuck was that? Compensating? Yeah, I mean, hunters do tend to do that a lot. That is kind of the thing they do. Unbelievable, man. This is why I don't like trying to pug these, because it's like, I don't get a ton of support, and generally there aren't a lot of forces. It's usually just a bunch of, like, dudes trying to hit shit. And so there's not a lot of people that can actually, like, legitimately heal, buff, and debuff the monsters enough for us to really do enough damage to kill them quickly. Oh, wow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Give me that weak spot. Give me that weak spot. Oh, man, that was godlike. I got a ton of good damage on that. Like, my ability to do damage to the weak spot of an enemy is, like, my forte as a gunner. So if I can hit the head, then I can do insane amounts of damage. But I gotta get there, and that's hard to do when there isn't a lot of actual, like,
目標達成を確
debuffing going on here. There we go. Alright. And just think, those are like mini boss level bosses. Like, those guys aren't even like... They're not like they're not like the chicken, and they're not like the angel boss. Both of which do way more stuff. Welcome to LFRPSO 2. Just die 3 times, get your buff. Can you like debuff him shorter? No, no.
Emergency code attack.
Bosses in this game are like bosses in Terra. They're just fucking huge. But at least I can float a lot of the smaller enemies, so it's not that big of a deal for me. Poor swordsman, stuck to the kneecaps. I mean, everybody in this game can double jump once you hit level 40, so something like getting high enough to actually hit shit isn't a big deal. And there are a couple of specific photon arts that hunters can actually use to like raise up in the air. So it's not a big deal for them to like actually keep up. Or like be in the air. Ooh, that was bad news. I'm on fire. Oh man, who's got fucking 2 thumbs and forgot to buy things again? Because I even was like clearing out my inventory so I could and then didn't because... Yeah, I'm bad. Not like I'm gonna stick around for this much longer though. I'm gonna take off here in like a couple of minutes so they can go get the music, the song buff from the concert. Like that's super important anyway, because that's an extra try boost. But sometimes you kind of hope maybe I'll get a nemesis this time, and then nothing, and I'm like, I'm sad now. Ooh, roly-polies are angry. Dangerous, danger, danger. Alright. Ooh! Yeah, nothing super major from that. Alright, we're gonna head back to go... Yep. So, during special events and during, like, other times of during the year, they'll do... You'll get lucky and a concert will happen. Certain concerts happen in certain places, so there's the Kuna concerts and the Miku concerts, which generally happen here in the arena lobby area, and then there's other like rare drop ones that happen sort of in the center of the shop area. Yeah, it's the Miku concert. I mean, it's the same one, so it's not like it's any different, but it's the same song every time. But it gives you a try boost buff that's like, why wouldn't you get a 2-hour 25% try buff? Like, it's silly not to. But the cool thing is like, sometimes you get, what's a try buff? It's like a try boost, basically. It gives you the ability to get increased experience, rare drop rate, and money drop increases for a short period of time. If you go to a concert, usually the collab concert, or any of the concerts usually is a 2-hour buff. Also, I don't actually know if I missed it or I just didn't hear the alert for it, so I'm super sorry. But Alpha King, thank you for following. Welcome to the Neon City. I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope you're doing good on your Thursday today. It's been weird. A triple basic currency buff stuff. Sort of, kind of. Like, so, rare drop is basically the ability to get slightly better chance at getting a rare weapon or armor drop from a mob or boss. The Meseta, which is your actual normal money. It's like gold or gil, depending on the game that you're used to playing. And then an experience boost. And it's usually 25% additional, and they all stack. So, you could use, like, so you have... Like, I've got items here, so you've, like, rare drop item, tri-boost items, there's experience earn, there's Meseta earn, so all of them have, you have the ability to basically, like, you'll see them all over here. Like, I don't have anything really hard running right now. I've got a normal daily tri-boost from doing daily missions. I have premium, which means I get an additional tri-boost of 50%. I've got my normal rare drop boost, which is 250. I have a normal tri boost because these can actually stack. Plus, then I'll get the song buff, and I'll get a party buff when I'm actually in a party. Also, hi Moto. I got some from the friend referral code stuff. Good, 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 good. I'm glad. Wait, did you just sub to me and it didn't tell me that you subbed? Hold on. Streamlabs. Honey. Hello? Oh, I don't have a Twitch Prime alert. I thought it was all supposed to work together. Like, it just straight up didn't even tell me that you did Twitch Prime. Thank you, Ray. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you for becoming... I'll give you the whole spiel, but thank you for becoming a citizen of the Neon City. We've got an apartment ready for you, and you can move in any time. Thank you. Yay! That makes you my 4th sub. Hence the founder's badge. Also, she's kind of bumming it, isn't she? Kind of just bumming it. Just kind of hanging out and bumming it. And you got me in my hoodie, and then you got Imoto over here just rocking the Miku hair and the Miku outfit because reasons. Also, what is she wearing? I actually don't know. Oh, that's one of the new ones. Oh, nice, 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 nice.
ショップエリアにてステージライブが開催中です。
It's her clothes to stay inside, and I'm judging so hard. I mean, look, I'm in sweatpants. I don't know what you're talking about. I have a hoodie and sweatpants on. What am I gonna do? The Miku, like, I bought the Miku outfit and the Miku hair for Narmi for like 6 mil tops. Like, that was the top end, and that's cheap. If you wait any longer, you're gonna pay like quadruple that in like a week when the collab ends. I'm not talking about real money. I'm talking about I spent 6 mil Meseta on the hair too and the outfit tops. I mean, yeah, either I did 3 mil total for each piece. So it was a total of 6 mil for both. That's probably really quiet. Give me a second. And that's what I was talking about as well. It was 3 mil Meseta for the hair and 3 like 0.2 for the outfit on my server. So like that's what I did is I just got the Meseta and just bought it. I didn't get the Miku scratch at all. I had a different scratch that I was actually scratching on. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's a mag for the Miku too. Miku Dayo. He's got a little paper fan and everything. It's adorable. Are you a fan? Pretty much. As much as I like Vocaloid, I think the one that I like the most is Luca. Out of like all of them, honestly. I'm a big OG fan. You watch more tutorials on dropping it? Oh. Poor Luca. I'm a fan of Ia. I have no idea what EA is. Or who Ia is. I don't know that one, I don't think. I pretty much like I know Miku, Luca, Rin, and Ren, and that's it. I like don't know Sony's Vocaloid. Ah, I gotcha. What's wrong, dude? Cade, what's up? He starts screaming at me, and I'm like, what, dude? What's wrong? And he's just like, meow. Super long blonde hair. I think I've seen her. That fucking symbol art. Sadly, there is no encore for this, which is a shame. As it would be nice, but there is no encore for that. It's a shade. I don't know what you're talking about. We're dancing right now. What you talking about? That's Ia. Let me see. Oh, wow. Damn. That definitely looks a lot more pink than blonde, but then again, I think it's just the color scheme for it. They removed the encore from the original JP collab. Well, no, because remember, there are 4 different Mika collabs, and this was the one for Mika. This is Mika 2. So the first Mika one didn't have a song. This was the first time they actually had a song for the Mika collab. Oh my god, a Louis Swa emote? Get the fuck out of here. It was the 3rd one that has... I actually looked it up after we talked about it last night. The Mika collab that they're running is Mika collab 2, and it only had 1 song. The one that you're thinking of is Miku Collab 3. That was the one that had the encore. Because it didn't start... No. And the reason why I'll tell you is that because the one that they had that had the encore was the version of Living Universe that's in Japanese, not the Living Universe that's in English. That's why I know the difference. Because the one that they had is the same song, but it's in Japanese, and that's the one that has the encore. So if it's the English version of Living Universe, then it's not the one with the encore. That's how I remember it. Like when I went to go look it up, that was what I was reading. Is that the Japanese version of Living Universe is the one that had the encore, not the English version, because the original English version was originally created specifically for that collab. Because it was done. It's officially done. Like that song specifically is like officially licensed and created by Sega, which is why it was in English. and then they allowed somebody else to do the Japanese variation of it specifically for another event, and that's when they created the secondary one, which is the one that was a collab with the Miku and the Vocaloid community, and then they created a second song for the encore. Yeah. So you spend time searching that up instead of gaming. You either have incorrect priorities or are very competitive. I'm not competitive. It's just I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going fucking crazy about that specific instance, because we were talking about it last night too, where I was like, why isn't there an encore? I thought this had an encore. And that's why I was like a little worried about it. But I was wrong, so that was me sort of correcting myself. That's all that was. Hi, Foosh. Foosh. I don't know what the what emergency quest is this? That's what I want to know. Are we not gonna see? Probably not until it actually goes live in like a minute. I do not want to have to join a Discord specifically to get an update on Mewtwo. I could just go to the website. Mewtwo here jumped to fucking 8 mil in a day. Yeah, it sounds about right. The economy in this game is so hyper fluctuative that it's like it doesn't. I don't know. It's really hard to say one way or the other as to exactly how that's gonna work. But yeah, it's rough. Prices will go up and down in a heartbeat. Like, I've seen stuff go up at like 100k and then like 20 minutes later it's selling for like 3 mil. And I'm like, this fucking game. Like, that's the thing that happens in this game a lot. To be fair, it isn't hard to get 15 mil. Not really. This is the English version of the GP patch one. This is NA. This is the NA server. Like, I am playing on the US version, the North American released version on PC. Damn. I could level Ranger, but at the same time, I'm like, bleh. Extra poopy. Especially when they add some of the really good EQs. Yeah, I'm looking forward to some of the really good EQs. Hell, I'm looking forward to the boss rush, fucking, standardized quests for, like, level boosting and shit once, like, Hero and Phantom actually release. Once you're at, like, level 45-ish, money making in this game is very trivialized. You can usually make... You could make 15 mil in a week, give or take, if you do all of your dailies and weeklies. Typically you can get it within a week. Like, so you can make 15 mil pretty easily. Though, if you have a shop, you can make 15 mil super fucking quick if you're just farming specific items. But in a baseline, just doing your client orders for like your daily client orders and your weekly client orders, you can usually make 3.5, 4 mil in a couple of days. But again, like, it requires a specific point. You have to be at a specific point in this game to really make the money. Early game, don't expect to make that much. At most, you can make maybe a couple hundred, maybe 300,000 or 400,000 pretty fast, just based on doing client orders. But like, once you crack 50, you gain access to, like, I'll show you really quick. So every week, I've already done it, so you have to actually go here. Every week, you have a thing called Take Orders, Make Even More Meseta. So the under 50 version is Take Orders, Make Meseta. You need to get, I think it's like 200k Meseta, and it gives you like 300,000 or 400,000, maybe 500,000. But when you break 50, you make 200 mil from client orders, and it gives you 1 million. On top of clearing a specific type of quest, will give you anywhere between 300,000 to 400,000, and then a secondary specific one, like mine this week was to enhance a weapon. I just grabbed 2 1k weapons off the fucking player shops and then enhanced it, and that's a free 600k. So like, once you hit 50 and above, making 2 mil in like an hour is instant. Like it just happens because that's just how it's set up. And then like with your dailies, at 50 plus, you've got just a ton of experience that you gain from a bunch of that too. So you've got 40k, 40k, 80k, 80k, 160k for doing all your dailies. So like, that's a ton of experience just for doing your dailies, plus all of the money you're making on that, plus all the client orders. And then any additional like tier missions that you want to actually try to do as well. They're not going to give you a ton of Meseta, but they give you access to more items and cosmetics through the mission pass. So like, getting access to really cool like outfits or giant paper fan weapon skins or whatever the hell that's supposed to be. But yeah, like real life, I got it. Yeah, pretty much. You spend money to make money, and then you make more money by making money. It's like, is that how that's supposed to work? I think that's how it's supposed to work. I don't know these things. Battle Pass system in mobile ported over to free-to-play stuff. Ish. It's not like it's like a okay. So the game itself is built around the premise of free-to-play with a gacha system. So the game has a gacha system, but it's purely for cosmetic items. It can give you stuff that help you, like that can help you like get like your weapons or your armor like leveled up so that they can actually be like enhanced past a specific point. But like all of the actual weapons and armor that are like end game items, you can only get by actually going out and grinding them out to actually get them. So like it's not a thing that you're going to typically run it. Like there's no real way to like pay to win in this game. There just isn't, and it's part of the reason why this game has lasted 8.5 years in Japan, is because it isn't pay to win. So it becomes difficult to sort of, oh shit, it is Luther. Nice. Well, it looks like it's Luther again. Can you be Jim Carrey? I mean, they're doing a new Sonic collab on JP right now. Wait, what? It's not the old Sonic collab that they always have a Sonic lobby around this time of year for? What are they? Oh, you mean like an actual like scratch? Wait. A new Sonic outfit, huh? Hold on. So, I think it was supposed to be Winged Vanguard and False Champion Luther, but that just said that it was Nefarious Forest, which means that it's not Luther, it's Wind and Rain. So it's the holiday event EQ. Huh. Interesting. I really wish that they would get their shit together and actually know what EQs it's supposed to be. Shocking behavior. Shocking, actually. I can't believe you've done this. NA Sega not paying attention to their own shit. They're not even paying attention to their own fucking schedule. They're just letting the game run whatever the fuck it wants, and it's great. I think it's fucking funny that like the alert system, like the website itself is supposed to be updated with what EQs are actually supposed to happen, and other EQs can happen randomly based on like specific triggers that either players can create or that the game itself activates. But like the concept. Which website are you looking at? The official PSO2.com website. It's supposed to be Luther, and it's Wind and Rain. Oh, excuse me. Goddamn, that was gross. I apologize for that bodily function that you may have just heard. Luther, Lex Luthor? Dark Falls Luther. Close enough. He is, in fact, a galaxy... he does, in fact, attempt to be a galaxy-destroying entity. So, yeah, that's a fair assessment. Oh, did you finally copy over your Azure Lane waifu? Wake me up when Profound Darkness returns? I have an Omega full HP healed tech for when people are being baddies that I can use as a phantom. Oh, yeah. I don't even remember what Profound Darkness was. Wasn't Profound Darkness the one where you just, like, run, like, a weird version of, like, the ruins? The Hexaphantom? It's a class that's not out in the NA version of the game yet. That's what that is. It's... So, there are 3 classes that are not currently in the NA version of the game yet. They will be, but they are not currently available. They're Hero, Phantom, and Itoll. They are, like, fully hybrid classes that have unique abilities and transformations specific to them. Best class in the game. Yeah, did I say Exile again? It's Itoll. I keep saying Exile for some reason, and I'm like, I'm not entirely sure. So, Magical Girls. Phantoms is Magical Girls. They're goth Magical Girls, maybe. They're super goth, like super goth. Holy shit, are they goth. I mean, now that I think about it, in that kind of a capacity, that does explain why it is that Imotol really likes that class a lot. Ito is French? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm also probably terribly mispronouncing how it's actually supposed to be. Dancer. Oh, okay. That actually makes a lot of sense because of the weapons that it uses. Like, Itul actually uses the double saber, like, that you like, Ray. The weapon that you like is the primary weapon of that class. I shall be fabulous. Yeah, especially considering the fact that the class leader for that specific Scion class are casts, which are the robot people. Forgot to add daylight savings time, so it's off by an hour right now. Oh no! Yeah, I know. When I logged in earlier. It had just started an EQ. My alt's a robot person. She is currently she is a bouncer that I'm leveling Force on, but will also be leveling. I will probably end up having her go Tector Force just because like I want like a solid caster. But fuck man, Bouncer is such a fun class that it's like hard to pick. Yeah, I was about to say, why not multi-level on one character? Is there limitations? There is not. You can actually have all of the classes on one character. The problem is mags. You see this little floaty guy that's here behind me? This is my mag. This is the little robot companion that you get as any character that when you play this game. You get one. You get one of them. And you have to level it so that it can basically boost your specific support levels. So melee, ranged, technical, dexterity, and then defense. The thing is that mags aren't free, and you only get one unless you buy another one or a reset. So resets are $3, and buying a new mag, completely brand new mag that you start at level 1, so you can have more than one mag, is $5. So depending on the type of character you want to build, you want to make sure that your mag is also built to support the type of weaponry and the type of arsenal you'd like to actually grow with. So if you're going to be a melee-focused class character, or melee-focused character, you want to build melee attack on that specific mag. So it becomes very difficult to sort of like maintain a specific amount of levels on the mag if you don't know that. But at the same time, you don't really know that because the game does a really poor job of explaining mags to you as a new player. There's a couple of videos that I could probably recommend on YouTube that you could probably look up that I think give really great explanations as to like how you should do all of your early leveling stuff in PSO2. But at the same time, I also feel like having the ability to kind of just experiment and play the game for yourself, and then being able to like do what you want to and like really understand the game on a second character makes a lot of sense too. Because like I feel like that's like how exploration in MMOs goes anyway. And having the ability to like understand, and I skip text. Yeah, I do that a lot too. But having the ability to kind of understand how things function as you go through and like doing it on your own is part of like why I find MMOs so fascinating, because you have the ability to really just learn all about what the MMO has to offer purely by just, doing a thing. So it's nice. I enjoy having to figure things out myself. In my opinion, it's fun. Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, having the ability to kind of also have a little bit of a guiding hand towards specific aspects of this game, or any MMO in general, is always helpful too, because like there's definitely going to be some frustration behind a lot of stuff. So it becomes increasingly important to like understand. Tell that to leveling Classic Warrior solo at level 19. Yes, I totally understand that. That is definitely a thing. Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow. I need to condition. See, not having this is what kills me. Alright, give me a second while I fix this. Not having that Twitch Prime alert was not at all what I expected. Alright, we're gonna save that. The subscription tier is Prime. Alright. What is this any stuff at the bottom? That's a good question. Zenny is if you watch streams on Twitch, you'll see that some channels, well, anybody that's an affiliate or a partner have what are known as channel points. Mine just happen to be called Zenny. If you click on the button there that actually looks like a little Orby, it'll bring up a little pop-up. These are redeems, things that you can spend. Yeah, Zenny is actually something that Capcom uses as well. It just happened to also be something that they use in Dragon Ball. But it's very specifically from like Capcom games as a unit of money or a measurement of money within a lot of Capcom games. But the baseline is that you can spend Zenny to as like a redemption for me to do a specific thing. As of right now, I have a total of 4. 2 of them that are very expensive. The other 2 are not as expensive. um, do I actually care about doing this on the hardest difficulty? I don't think I do. Hey Is, how's you doing? Hi. I hope you're having a good Thursday. Yay, lurking. Lurking. Well, I'm glad to see you, and I hope you have a good day. Thanks for stopping by for a little bit and lurking. It's always appreciated. 3 a.m. on a Friday. Why are you up? Don't you people sleep? I have no room to talk. I literally have no room to talk. Like, half of the people in chat right now are GMT. Well, or at least are European time, so it's like, eh. Alright, Foosh, we're gonna go do it together. Like, I've been kind of thinking, special telepipe? Time to, oh, you got a special room. Nice, bonus rooms. Running on British summertime. Nice. Yeah, I'm in the mountain time zone, which is, I think GMT -6? So. Ooh. I invited you. We go do the thing together. Before I go torture myself with ultimates and ultimate pugs, because literally no one else is on. There we go.
全アークス一斉参加による大規模作戦行動を展開中です。アークス各員はクエストカウンターより任務への参加を。
Whenever you are ready, Foosh, you can click the button and we can go. Nom. Take a sippy. Shouldn't have swapped to American Seas. Oops. Yes. Drink Wawa. Don't neglect the hydration, for it is important. If you did drink water for 7 hours, I'd be a little worried that you were drowning. But if you didn't drink for 7 hours, that's even worse. So like, I don't actually know if this ever worse. Is dehydration worse than drowning? Is that a thing? Aren't those both basically just levels of awful suffering that you don't really want to deal with? Like, legitimately, is it which would technically be better than the other? I don't know. That's the question. Green rappies well, it is the holidays, so the rappies are all going to be holiday rappies. It sounds like you got a rappy bonus room instead of a normal rap room. Hold on, I guess I need to What are you doing? You should be accepting the deployment so we can go do the emergency quest. Though if that's not a thing you can do. Dehydration takes longer to bump you off, drowning's worse. Drowning you can't come back from. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's probably fair. That would be an ender. Also, I'm in Discord voice if you want to join me, Foosh. Either way. Hold on. Let me do this instead. Hold on.
いつでもおいで
I will go ahead and
いつでもおい
back
で
off the counter because I'm the one that'll start the quest. You should get a pop-up when I actually accept it to have you join with me.
どの
はい
クエストにする
Hey, there we go. I guess like for the urgent quests, think of it in terms of like Monster Hunter. Since I'm technically the party leader, I'll set up the quest, and then once I set it up, it should give you a pop-up that basically says, "Hey, do you want to join this quest or not?" And then if you say yes, it lets you join the quest, and then we can all go at the same time. Nah, Fuji Fuji. All right. I remember to buy items before we went. Yeah.
We're supposed to buy items?
Nah. Bip boop. All right.
Bye, Sella.
PSE
緊急
burst.
通達だよく聞け
Emergency code Q.
うん上守備だな
Completed.
Alright, this is what a PSE burst should be. Way more than like one or two enemies at a time.
I had no idea where you are.
I'm literally floating above your head.
That would explain a lot.
But hey, you've just hit 40, so that's positive. I don't think it's gonna give me a one more, but it would be kind of neat if it did.
Burst finish.
And I didn't think so. It was worth a shot anyway. Round up all the monies. There's a lot of monies. There's basically like two reasons why you'd want, oh, it's this way. There's like two reasons why you'd want to do story.
Emergency code present.
Come here, dude. Bonk.
やりましたよ
Take a river up. Super fancy, but no, we don't. Guys, come on. Did you even see me not hitting him? I hate that people don't hit. Everyone tries to hit Mr. Umbra, and you're not supposed to hit him.
Oh, I missed it.
Emergency. Code.
As long as somebody
Extraction.
gets hit by everybody gets the ability to gain the bonus from it, so...
How you doing up here?
Pretty good, how are you?
Just hanging out.
Oh, okay. I'm glad. We need to go back the way we came, because there's a bunch of enemies this direction. 4-player multi-game arcade
Completed.
game? What are you linking to me now, Hubs? What is this? Should I be worried?
Always be worried.
Simpsons, Ninja Turtles, X-Men, Cowboys, WWF, G.I. Joe. Wow. Damn. That's got a lot of really... Bucky O'Hare, Captain America and the Avengers, Crime Fighters, Escape Kids, Gaiapolis, G.I. Joe, Metamorphic Force, Mystic Warriors, Punk Shot, Sunset Riders, TMNT 4-player, Turtles in Time, WWE main event, Simpsons 4-players, Vendetta, Violent Storm, Cowboys of Moo Mesa, and X-Men, and a 4-player configuration, all in one cabinet. That is kind of insane, and I would actually say that that would be something that I would actually maybe kind of actually be interested in owning at some point in my life. Maybe not currently since it's almost $5 grand, but yeah, that's pretty awesome. Well, obviously after shipping it's going to be a lot more than that, but wow, I am just not paying attention to directionality today. I guess we're going to go this way. Oh, hello, Niao.
緊急通達だ。よく聞け。
僕勝負するにゃお。Wait for the sword.
Emergency. Code. Duel.
Next year's tax return? I don't make that kind of money back in taxes. You kidding me? If at best I make $650 to $700, it may be $1 grand at most.
Ooh.
Change over. Code. Duel.
What, Niao?
No, this boss mob.
Oh. No, I was talking to Hubs. No, it's not Meow, it's Niao, N-Y-A-U. He's specific to PSO too. That's all satellite aim, but I already have it, so not a big deal. What's the story behind it? I don't remember exactly, but I believe it had something to do with, like... I think, if I remember correctly, it has something to do with the Lilliputians. And, like, how he's some sort of, like, godlike warrior to them. The little chubby rabbit people from the desert areas. They don't explain it in story mode. They don't explain Meow in story mode at all. He only shows up as an event character.
Emergency. Code. Duel.
Come here, hit me. Like, he does no damage in this mode, so it's really not that big of a deal. But yeah, he's like a magical rainbow cat squirrel that the Lilliputians pray to as like some sort of a god. Or something, I don't know. He's supposed to be like this almighty warrior of that the Lilliputians
Change over.
worship.
Code. Duel.
Wow, it's all the way over there? Alright, well, we go. Oh no. Well, after we take care of these guys.
緊急連絡はい
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Man, level... Oh, it's a lambda, okay. Yeah, being level 75 in an area that's meant for, like, level 30s
目
is
標達
just
成を確認
ridiculous.
Completed!
よろしい従前の
And
結末だ
just like that, we're done.
Completed!
I'm pretty much just here for the Meseta and to help push level. It's good for leveling. We go again. I can get those later. Nice. Did I, like, maybe accidentally pick up something? Or did it give me... Oh, yeah, no, it definitely gave me stuff I don't care about. I don't even know what those are. And then I got... Oh, you know what I need to do really quick while I'm thinking about it? Sell all them Dios. You thought it was money, but it was me, Dio!
開始する
気をつけてください 緊急連絡です
Are you gonna... What you doing, buddy? Besides hanging out, doing nothing. Alright.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
やったやったやりましたよ
Good job. Boing, 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 boing,
Completed!
boing. Ooh, okay.
緊急連絡です
So the object is to basically always be in front of him, and wherever he spins and stops, that's where we want to be when he hits
Emergency!
us.
Code! Present!
Good job.
やったやったやりましたよ
Thanks, buddy.
Completed!
I saw the yellow circle and I thought to myself, there might be a thing there, and then I'm like, no, that's not a thing. But we got an event after it, so that's good.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Easy peasy.
Completed!
Unless it's like an actual boss. Oh, good, we got an Anyal finally. Alright. You can skip the prologue. Yeah, you can, but if you've never played the game before, it's always something you want to go through just to kind of understand how the basic controls function, which is super helpful.
Emergency! Code! Due!
He's so upsetty at me. Sad squirrel rabbit. He's very angry with me. Oh, these guys again. Alright, cool, whatever.
緊急連絡はい
Change over! Code! Due!
I didn't know when I went through on my cast guy already making Yumi nowsies. Oh, nice. Why was everything on fire? I don't understand what just happened. But whatever. Your mouth is your weak point. I made you explode.
Completed.
Alright, where the heck did you guys go? Oh, there you are. Oh, Sage.
Yes.
Why did you summon the bad guys?
No, you know.
As one do.
Emergency. Code. Due.
That's a dead bug boss. Oh, we got a sec. Okay.
Change over. Code. Due.
I think that the highest, well, to be this what 8-star? I'm pretty sure that the highest rarity that I'm going to see, or that we're going to see at all in here, is
Completed.
gonna be 8 stars. And so for me, that's kind of like, I kind of don't care. Random. All right, that was the like grinder and money that you get from Umbra. Kinda wish I knew where that other gunner ran off. Oh, there he is. Asking you shall receive, apparently. I'm like, where did that other gunner run off to? He's definitely missing out on a lot of experience right now, but then he showed up, so I'm like, ah, okay, good. We did it, boys. My eyes itch. Actually, it's more like my nose itches, but still. Like, across my eye section. Like, the bridge of my nose is, like, randomly itchy.
Emergency. Code. Attack.
Eh.
Completed.
Like, I'll be real honest, though, like, it's just my luck that I keep not getting the, like, one thing I want out of this. Like, there's a specific... If I remember correctly, there is a 9-star that can drop out of here. I just don't see it. Like, this is kind of how my luck goes. Like, I'll attempt to, like, go do a thing for, like, one specific item, and I literally get a bunch of other stuff that isn't the one thing that I need. And then I'm kind of just like, well, that's the thing, I guess. Sage putting in work.
Emergency. Code. Due.
Oh man, he hit me for 2 for a couple of shots there. That's great. Oh.
緊急連絡です
Change over. Code Duel.
That was a whole lot of nothing. That's a 10. I could probably sell that for a couple
す
K.
ごいですすごい成果ですよ
Completed.
Oh man. We actually don't have Zonde at 10 yet? Alright then. Not that I use Zonde much, but I mean, having it is helpful. Excuse me. Goodness. I did not mean to yawn like that. Looks like it's this way. When you lazy, cause you lazy and don't want to actually try, you just hit the buttons and let it do it for you. Oh, that sounds like a boss.
Emergency. Code attack. Completed.
And we're done. Hot makeouts.
Hot makeouts.
What, kid? Cade, what? Come here. Come here, I'm gonna grab you. No, ooh, he tried to get away from me. Hi. Hi. What? I love you. Cade, I love you. Smoochy, smoochy. Mwah. Here, go on. Clap. Meh. Meh. Wow. If we actually had more people on that second run through instead of literally the same guy from the first one we did, then it probably would have gotten a lot faster and we probably could have gotten through again, but... Bye-bye, rainbow sheep. Yeah, pretty much. Come lay down. Kate, come lay down. Put your butt down. There you go, Bubbies. Hi. Oh, tummy time for the tummy troll? Is that what you're telling me? Okay. Don't knock my water bottle off, you goober. I need that for hydration. That's how I live, Cade. Nom nom. Nom nom. Alright. Like, I want to do ultimates, and at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to pug it. Let's see if there's actually people available now. I don't think so. There was like a bunch of people that were like, "Hey, we're gonna do the thing in like an hour or an hour and a half," and I'm like, "Cool, that's great, that's awesome. I'll be starting my stream at this time. I'll be ready for it at this time," and then I got nothing. And I'm like, "Cool, I guess I'm pugging." Not that I want to, but you know. Surfboard. So I'm just gonna crawl.
Yeah, that seems fine.
空は空
Bang. Explosion! I like that high stance. Oh wow, so it's got multiple oh wow, I didn't realize it had that many like charge ups. How many is that? Was that 3 stance changes for a full charge?
決める
1, 2, 3. Alright, so it's 3. Let's Beyblade! Let it rip! Yeah, it's 3. It's 3 total. And then ride the surfboard sword is 2. I keep telling myself that one of these days I'm actually going to try to learn how to level
決める
frickin' fighter and hunter, but at the same time I'm like, melee. But it's like I'm already in melee, but I think a lot of it is that there's a big difference between how a gunner operates and how a hunter operates, because as a gunner I can just do this to get out of the way of attacks. Like I'm meant to be like a mobile-ish tank-y kind of, like if I go like gunner fighter, like I not only can I dodge stuff, but I also have war cry, which means that I can actually like grab threat but still just not take any damage while I'm basically dodging enemy fire. But then like with ranger, it means I just do a crap ton of actual range damage, so it's like it's kind of rough for me to kind of be like, I want to try it, but I'm not very good at it.
Yeah, I think at like level 35 I got more HP than you.
Yeah, like I said, I am not a tank. I am meant to be dodging a shit ton.
大規模作戦は終了しました作戦
Like
協力に感謝します
that's the one that's gonna win. Wee! You know, there's a variation of that you can do on rocket launcher as well. Woos. Whoa. Maybe I don't know. I keep looking at hunter and like melee classes in general, and I keep thinking to myself, I want to learn how to do melee. Because hero looks like
何をし
it's
たい
like
のかな
I've tried here, like I've got hero to like 36 on JP, but at the same time it's like I don't know what I'm doing, man. But at the same time, I love like I would love to learn how to do fucking Knuckles better, like actually use Knuckles as a fighter, but holy shit, some of the like the thing about fighter is that it's basically like an actual like ring boxer. So like I don't use anything on, like it's all footwork and punching. There's literally nothing else that you do in that class. And so it's very static, and it tends to have some issues where like you get grounded very easily, and then you just get knocked down and you can't recover. Like there's just no way to recover. But at the same time, I'm like, wired lances are really fun. So are like, and so are spears, so are partisans. But at the same time, I'm like, but swords do so much damage. It's like why I ended up being a fucking fuck. I guess ranger will be. I guess I could gunner subclass and just have a fuck ton of dex? Question mark. Like, gunner as a sub for hunter is terrible, but it's really the only thing I've got for statistics. But dual saber, I mean, I just, you know, aesthetically it's not the worst, but at the same time, like, my big issue is, like, even if I were to go fighter, I literally have no weapons that I could actually use right now. Like, I just don't have... I have 133 melee power, and pretty much everything I have in my inventory right now all require, like, 3 times what I have. It's the Ret Pally. Kind of, maybe? Sort of. Like, sword is kind of Ret Pally, yeah? I could see that. Damn, I don't even think I have anything that's, like... dex-based, or... Yeah, everything requires, like, 300. Like, my mag is not built for Hunter. I would have to snag a new mag to really level Hunter if I wanted to. Oh my god. Fuck, can I never use the Vita? Okay, wait, Vita's like 6-star though. That's why I'm like, no. I can use Albas, which are 2-star? I guess that's not a terrible start. Wait, does that have... Wow, that actually has... Wait, what's deafness? Oh, Dex. I'll just grab that one, I guess. Or just... Yeah. Okay. Have kudos. Give me fun. I'll swap to that. Equipable only. Oh, look, an adorable Astolfo. That also has melee power and tech power. Both of those are hot garbage. Might toughness. Might precision. Might froggy fever? Question mark? Melee power, tech power, dex plus 5, HP plus... I'll take it. Wait, where'd it go? Ah, there it is. I would like my fun, please. Partisans. Search. Might freeze, might poison, might mutation. Ooh, wait, hold on. Can I not use that yet? What do I need? Ooh. That's a... Oh, wait, hold on. That would be why. Oh, I can grab a blades. I could get... Wow, okay. Basilion. Damn, that thing's got... It's got Stam 3, Empty, and Brace. What is that? Weapon Enhancement, Experience, plus 90? Whoa! Alright. Sure. 353? It's not super powerful, but it's only $1,000, so it's like... Fuck it, why not, right?
I think I'm gonna scoot for now.
Yeah, okay. At least we got to do the emergency together. That was
Yeah.
Alright, let's figure out Hunter, shall we? Okay, so I only have, like, nothing. Jesus Christ. Blaze Parry. Guard against an enemy attack to nullify and strengthen your own string of slashing attacks. Okay. Sonic Arrow. Draw your body taut like a bowstring, then fire yourself at target with a slashing attack. Crosscut. Form a colossal sword with the power of photons to strike down your target. That one's kind of like a go-to. Nova Strike is the AoE, right? Yeah, okay. And then... So I think doing one... Hold on, let's do that. Clear... I'm gonna do the sword again, but then instead of doing Nova Strike, we're gonna do Blaze Parry. Kind of get a feel for sort of how that functions. We're gonna clear that out. We're gonna go with the Alba Lance. Fulcrum Swing, hook onto a point in empty space and unleash a back and forth swinging attack. Cerberus Dance taps into the lance's unique properties to unleash a furious flurry of blows. And Wild Cyclone swings the weapon from a standing position, unleashing a string of attacks on surrounding targets. So that's the AoE. Let's do Cerberus Dance. I think that's going to be the best one that I've got. And then on the spear, Jesus, I have like one or two. I have only like two. Unleash a thrusting attack that closes the distance from you and the target with a single step can be charged to increase its intensity. Or slash horizontally at foes, but one flash of the weapon can be charged to increase intensity. We're just going with Assault Buster because that looks like mobility. Oh, that's right. I forgot I have a specific weapon skin for that. Oh, it doesn't work on wired lances though. That's a shame. Or spears for that matter. That is a bit of a shame. Well, alright. So, I am... give me a second here. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I probably just wasted a bunch of money on... Well, it wasn't really a bunch of money, it's like 5k. But we're gonna do something really quick here. Try to make this a little easier than it should be. I'm just gonna, you know, grab those. Alright, cool. Now we're level 18. Dragon Altar Exploration. I don't think I want to try to fight Dragon X yet. Let's go to... Let's go to... Not normal. Let's go to Daybreak. I feel like this probably won't be so bad. We'll give Daybreak a shot. Like, I kind of know what to expect in Daybreak because of the enemy types. Like, there's a lot more mobile enemies than there are in some of the other ones. So it'll, like, I guess kind of teach me a little bit better as sort of, like, what I should be doing. Whack, whack. Hop! Alright, so there's that. Wow, that just keeps going, huh? I think this is the one that, like...
Emergency code.
Unite.
目標達成お疲れ様でした
Completed.
Wow, that's got really shitty range in the air. 1, 2, hey, you!
逆に反応あり警戒を
Not bad. Oh, you can block cancel that. Okay, interesting. Can you block cancel this? Yes, but only after the initial swing activation. Alright. Alright, well, let's give our wired lances a good run through. I bet that works better with multiple enemies. Let's see if I can get... Ah, there's a group over here. Okay. God damn it, Sosa. So it looked like you can block cancel... But can you, like, block into a dash cancel, I wonder? Or can you... Yeah, you can block into it, like... Yeah, so you can block cancel moves after, like, the initial swing begins, but after that, it's kind of like you either let it continue or you just go into a block. So it looks like the initial activation can be a little clunky. Like, I feel like that move is, like, really strong, but also super unsafe in certain situations. Like, if I got overwhelmed, I'm pretty sure I'd die. Or I'd take a lot of damage from that. At least, I don't know, maybe I feel like I'm wrong on that, but I also kind of feel like that's kind of how that move works. Like, it's built to basically, like, hit really hard, but only when you, like, know... Gotta admit, it's got a lot of range on it, though. I don't know. I kind of feel like I like the idea of what wired lances have to offer, but at the same time, it's like... They're very specifically... Hold on, what? Oh. Am I full again? I am full. Oh. We're gonna put you in a storage. Oh boy. I can't use any of my armor yet. Close though. Close. Okay.
Emergency code.
Unite.
Because that's like actually a disc I don't have yet. Twist driver? Wired like oh hey, it's a wired wouldn't you know it. That is actually a thing that I could probably try to figure out how to use. Weapons.
Emergency code. Deal.
Called twist driver. Grabs a target and then releases it into spinning it at a high speed, which can draw in and damage other. Oh, hello. Let's give that bad boy a try. Alright, so there's dudes over here? There are dudes over here. That's a interesting... I wonder how that works on mobs that you can't actually grab that are, like, the big boys. I keep going the wrong way. I should be heading this way. I wonder how that affects large mobs versus, like, the smaller ones. It's like, obviously you can grab the smaller ones, but the bigger ones are... Oh, you know what? I should probably just finish that emergency. I don't know why I didn't wait for the rest of them to spawn. But yeah, that's... That was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Thanks for the help, kid. Like, he randomly shows up as I kill the last one. He's like, yeah, I got this.
Completed.
Uh-huh. Sure you do, buddy. Uh-oh. Okay, I see how that functions. So what it does is, instead of actually being able to grab them and actually put them into a vortex where they're stunned, you pretty much just toss out a wind blast that... We're just gonna hang out up here. Not gonna end well. Wow, okay.
Change over. Code. You.
Oh no, that's bad. I'm under the ice crystals. Ooh.
Completed.
Well, that probably could have gone worse. Probably could have gone better too. Small cyclone, alright. I don't know. I can see how it definitely feels like it's built to be a lot slower, but hit like a truck. Oh man, especially if I can get like multiple hits on it like that, that's pretty good. Ow. Plus it stuns smaller enemies, that's pretty decent. Cool. Oh no. Bap. Bap bap. Bap. I have made a almost fatal error. 1, 2. Ooh. Yeah, that was bad. I probably should have just blocked that. I don't know. I feel like I would probably want to do more with it, but I don't think that like I should be here for that. It's kind of one of those things where I'm like, it feels all right, but like, I don't know. I'm so used to playing Gunner. Like, Gunner is like the main class that I play, like hands down. I'm like kind of a one trick when it comes to this game. Like, it's the class that I play the most of. And have for a very long pretty much since the class came out, I fell in love with it. I kind of never looked back.
何をしたいのかな
I think I'd probably want to take some time like off stream to like really get a feel for it.
またいつでもどうぞ
Wait. Traps are us. Don't do it. But yeah, I feel like I could definitely probably get used to playing Hunter just because I'm used to that slower, like, hit once, get out of the way kind of play style with Monster Hunter. But with PSO2, because it's so much more fast paced, kind of like in your face, more so than like other games of its kind are, like playing Gunner kind of just made sense to me. I feel like the same would probably be true of Itzel, but I haven't really gotten a chance to mess around with it much on JP. And I pretty much didn't bother because I knew that NA was releasing around the same time as like my ability to actually take the time to learn Itzel. So I kind of like just said I'm gonna wait. So I'm sticking to my guns on that one. I'm just gonna wait for the NA release of Itzel before I try it out. Anyway, I really don't want to, but I am fucking tired. I really did not have, like, I slept okay last night, but I am just drained today, and I don't know why. Like, I definitely would love to keep streaming, but I'm gonna call it early because I am just not feeling 100% today. But that being said, I know that I have a lot of new faces and some old friends that I haven't seen in a while, so it was very cool to see you guys again, and I hope that you guys all have a wonderful rest of your Thursday or Friday, I suppose, depending on where you are in the world. As Senpai says, I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, no, morning, noon, or night, wherever you may be. That's what she says. Like, I knew it. Like I said, I'm brain dead. Bleh. I'm scuffed, as they like to say. But yeah, typically I stream Mondays through Thursdays, 6 p.m. to around 9:30-ish, sometimes earlier, sometimes later on Endgame. I am on Endgame, but holy shit am I tired. Eh. Um, technically only I really should just be doing like, yeah, 75. Yep, 75 gunner. I should actually work on getting Ranger to 75, but I have all of the skills that I need from Ranger right now. So pretty much everything after that point is like cake. It's like icing at that point. 60 Fotecker? Yeah, Force Decker is really strong. Oh god. I think my biggest issue with like Force Decker is like it's fun, but it's not as mobile as like Bouncer Tecker. I feel like that's a better combination just because of its mobility. But at the same time, the fact that you can like rail into enemies with Force Tector or the opposite, like Tector Force. Bouncers suck at playing at a party. the, the thing about bouncers is, and I think this is really funny, exactly. Bouncer is built for soloing. Hands down, it's built for, especially if you can figure out how to do cast canceling. Like bouncer cast canceling with like it's especially with like shifted to band and then just like tossing an arresta based on like cause like the way bouncer functions is really interesting because it's based on mobility. So if you want to do shifta mid combo, so you can do a shifta combo or a deban combo, and like either one of the two combos will actually either move you up and down or forward and back depending on which buff you're trying to make sure you're maintaining. And if you cast cancel it, it doesn't use as much PP as it does as if you just do a hard cancel, but it still keeps the same amount of ticks. So you're getting all of the benefit without any of the drawback, and you're getting all of the extra mobility and damage from it, which is like why Bouncer is built as a fucking solo class, which I think is crazy. But yeah, because of cast canceling, they're better as a solo than they are in a group. I love doing Force Tech or Attacker Force. Like I play with my friends a lot. Free res mob management. Yeah, having access to Resta Anti and I can't even remember what the res is, but like you can get a res as a spell. I hate partying with bouncers. Yeah, because usually they're not like if you are gonna see a party bouncer, they're pure melee and they don't do any spell casting, and it's like fuck. I don't hate bouncers at all. I feel like bouncers are a fucking amazing class. They're just trying to live their best bouncer life. That's fucking great. Fuck bouncers is message sponsored by Force Gang. Right? Oh, totally. I think the two classes that I'm still kind of like torn on wanting to learn more and being very aggressively like, oh, Niwatori, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Neon City. I hope you enjoy your stay. Meanwhile, I'm the phantom that brings all the support tech and shit just for helping people. Like that's what fandoms are built for. Mobility, a fuck ton of damage, and like really good fucking support abilities. Especially like their just PAs are fucking godlike. I cannot wait for Phantom to release and have a bunch of people be like, I'm not good at this game anymore. Someone who isn't dying to Battleship has to stay alive to res and heal. I mean, that's fair. Dashing early just gets you everywhere. It does. But yeah, like fuck, I love PSO2. I can talk about this fucking game for hours. I feel like maybe I can just kind of talk for a little bit. Like playing is kind of draining me, but being a chance, like getting a chance to actually like talk to you guys is kind of helping me out. Like I'll probably just chill with you guys for a little bit. 24-hour PSO stream. Let's go. I would have to like stipulate that I would need people to be partying with me like the whole time or most of the time at least for a large majority share of that time frame because I get really drained trying to solo this game a lot. Um so it's very difficult for me to stay active, I guess is the problem. If I were to try to do a 24-hour stream with that, and the other like caveat I would have to say would be like if I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream, it would have to be for like a special occasion. Like I don't right now, like I don't there's no way. I would partly, but you never gonna want to party. You never want to party. That's a lie, and you know it. Ah, how dare you? You goober. My moto's being a butt. But no, I feel like I only speak. No, you stop it. You stop it. Truths are the Neko way. I don't know if half truths are really truths or not. I think that's silly. But I don't know. I love this fucking game. But like I was saying earlier, I think what was I talking about? Oh, right. So the only two classes that I feel like I kind of have issues with like right now that I'm still just not sure like I'm probably just not grasping the concept of the class is like fighter and braver because when I was leveling braver on GP, I was also working on ranger, so I was braver ranger instead of like braver fighter and I was bullet bow. So it was like I just kind of slowly walk around and shoot everything and basically never take damage except like on boss fights. But even then, that was like before I got my hands on Million Arrow. So at the same time, it's like, this is kind of dumb. But then, like, I got into Gunner and I kind of just lost my shit because the twin mech guns and stylish roll were just like my aesthetic. Like that is just like so fun to just swoosh around John Woo style in the middle of the air and play the floor is lava the entire time I'm fighting. I love it. I love it so much. My mag on JP is bad because I didn't understand the mag or what level what. Oh yeah. Didn't we eventually like get you the AC to buy a second mag on your JP character though? But it's not dual sabers. I mean, fair, but at the same time, it's like, oh yeah, we had planned on it, but then a bunch of shit happened, and we just didn't get a chance to. I think that was actually a right around we. Oh, okay, no, I remember what happened. We were talking about doing it, and then I ended up having to like not live in the state I was in anymore, and I had to leave Tennessee, so I didn't have the money for it. Rip. That was a while ago. Holy shit. Damn, it's already been 2 years since I moved. That's crazy. My mag is so bad. I don't even know what you leveled your mag as. No, I don't want to go back to Tennessee. Don't make me. It's a nice place to visit, but I wouldn't recommend living in Tennessee. Unless you're like all about humidity and like almost the South. I guess like once you're past Nashville, it's not so bad, but like once you get further south or you head out towards like the east of Tennessee, it's like forget about it. The main story quests are sucky. Yeah, episode 1 is episode 1 drags up until kind of towards the end, but then like episode 2 and episode 3 really pick up. And then you basically isekai for 2 episodes in a row, which is like, oh, okay, that's a popular thing, right? We'll just do that. We'll just isekai them twice in a row. They're like, we're gonna pimp an anime, but we're gonna pimp an anime in the real world that's based around PSO2, and then we're gonna isekai your character into the real world. Like, wait, what? How does that make any sense? It's like mainly story missions with no murders. Again, yeah, they you have to understand that when the game first came out, all of those story missions were all done by you literally traveling to the areas you needed to do. So you were killing stuff and then you got a cutscene and then you'd finished killing stuff. Now, you don't do that. They just give you all the cutscenes and the boss fights. Yeah, they changed 1 to 3 to be purely cutscene based. Actually, episode 4 does that now too because of 5 and 6. So 1 through 3 and 4 are all cutscenes with just boss battles. So, rip. Yeah, exactly. They're not technically required for you to do anything. So you can start on episode 1, but in order to view episodes 2 and 3, you have to complete all of the story for 1. The same is true with well, 4 is 4, it's a standalone thing. But in order to do episodes 5 and 6, you have to basically start on 5, do all of 5, and then you can unlock and see the story and play the story for 6. They chopped the chapters to let people catch up faster. So basically, yeah, unless you're like really invested in wanting to know what has happened up to this point, like you go in, you hit escape, you say yes. Go in, you hit escape, you hit yes. Like you just skip it, and you can have most of it finished within like an hour and a half or so? Question mark. And that also doesn't include doing the like I want to say 6 or 7 actual missions where you actually have to run around and kill things and or kill bosses. And that's also considering whether or not you do them on normal or hardcore. Because if you do it on hardcore, then they have like each fight progressively gets harder. They have more health and hit like trucks versus I killed it in like 10 hits. So it's like it's the difference between doing it on like hard and like super hard, which is like a huge difference. It's honestly why I think they fucked up North America because the game is designed with all of the catch-up mechanics enabled, and I feel like it's kind of destroyed the flow of the game. Um, yes and no. I feel like some of the catch-up mechanics still make sense, but yeah, like the story content stuff and like your access to advanced quests already really kind of, I don't want to say hinder the gameplay, but kind of they put a weird speed up on the gameplay that I don't know is necessarily needed, but because they want the NA version to be in parity to the Japanese servers as far as content is concerned, it makes sense that that's why they decided to do it. Is there a reason to do it on hard as a new player? It doesn't make sense. Um, Experience, but even then, the experience from the actual story missions is just dog shit compared to actually doing client orders and regular questing. There's there's no extra loot, there's no extra money. Like, well, you get extra like Meseta, but even then, it's still like super not necessary. I just follow the arc missions, and it's bleh, I just want to kill stuff. You can, you don't have to. So I I want to kind of make my own beginner's guide, but there's like I know there's a bunch of them already out there from like a bunch of other more popular PSO2 streamers like Cami Cakes and Mark and Vanderforge and a couple of other people who are all in a content creator Discord. Like all of us have all played. Hell, even Black has got a better guide than I do. But the concept is that when you first start the game, you have two options. You can either play the game at your pace and go through the story missions and unlock all of the extras that you can get from that, which I would still recommend going through the story, purely just because every time you meet up with Scion in the story, it gives you Star Gem tickets. And Star Gems are used for the slightly more rare cosmetic items. So, like, if you want to look super pretty, Star Gems are definitely something you want to like hoard, because they have this thing in the game called the Fresh Finds shop that recycles, like every month, like no, every week and every day. There's two parts to the Fresh Finds shop that reset and change, so that you have access to unique cosmetic items that you can technically get from doing the scratch, but it's a guaranteed item. So you spend those star gems to buy that exact item as long as it's on the shop. Whereas versus, actually spending real money to buy the AC scratch ticket and play the gotcha game to try to get the cosmetic through the gotcha versus just buying them directly with star gems. Um, Technically, as a new player, instead of doing the story content, which is good for the story if you want the RPG side of it, if you want to just level and really get a chance to play the game, to like just go and play the mechanical portion of the game, um, I would recommend that you do all of the client orders that you can from Affen, Echo, and Jan before you do anything else. It takes about, I'd say, 10, maybe 15 minutes to just do all of the stuff, but those three will give you the most information about what the base core mechanics of the game are, but it doesn't actually like tell you to do them, but you just should. And the reason why is because you can go from basically like level 2 or 3 after finishing the tutorial to just about level 15 or 16 by the time you finish all of the base lobby client orders for those three specific people. Oh, right, and coffee. Coffee has a bunch of early stuff like getting your mag, and then you go to Echo to feed your mag, and then once you hit like 15, you unlock the ability to unlock your secondary, your subclass, and unlock hard mode at 20, and all that other kind of stuff. So I hated Affen so much. Everybody hates Affen. Like Affen is kind of like the bitch of PSO2. Not a lot of people like him. And unless you're actually invested in the story, you kind of feel like he's just a punk. But like once you actually kind of get into the story, you kind of understand why he is the way he is, and then you're just more like, oh, okay, now I understand why he's a bitch. He's very whiny, and he kind of doesn't grow up, whereas a lot of the other characters actually have some decent character growth. Afen kind of just stays a podwhack the entire time until episode 5, and then he kind of actually redeems himself. Um, But then like episode 6 happens and he's a punk again. It's like, why? You had something going for you, kid. The catch-up mechanics don't feel good as a new player, honestly, and I'm comparing my start on GP all those years ago to my start on NA now. I mean, I don't know that you can compare the original starting on JP versus the start on NA because, like I said, the start on NA is basically built for people to be able to get to where the Japanese servers are now as quickly as possible. Is that a good idea? Mm, maybe, maybe not. Is it the right idea? You know, honestly, at that point, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Because you're really kind of looking at it like it could be okay, but at the same time, it's like maybe they're going to try to rush the content a little bit too much. And it could definitely overwhelm people. Because I'll be real honest, it, it could be a lot worse. It could be like the original Southeast Asia launch of PSO2. Like, a lot of people don't know about this, but there was an actual English client that was released for Southeast Asia a number of years ago. Um, and unless you were like on Facebook a bunch, you never would have known that it happened. What ended up happening was is that Sega decided to give Play Arts, which is a Southeast Asian company, the rights to actually release and publish PSO2 in the SEA region. Well, the problem was is that Play Arts decided instead of trying to just release the game as it was in Japan, which was at that time at the end of episode 3 just starting episode 4, instead of starting at episode 4 and giving everybody in Southeast Asia an account that was in parity with Japan, their own servers, kind of like they did with NA, but only episodes 1 and 2 content. So it was a severely rolled back version of PSO2 that had already been out for 3, maybe 4 years at that point. Um, so yeah, it was awful. There was a lot of issues on the rollout. People were complaining about lag. People were complaining about issues with game guard. People were complaining about server collapsing issues because there wasn't enough support. Because a bunch of people from outside of Japan decided they wanted a fully English client, so they um, started like trying to play, only to find out that the SEA version of the game literally required you to be in that country area. Like, so you had to be in that area. So people then were like, "Oh, we'll just VPN in." PlayArts IP blocked a shit ton of IPs, and even people with VPNs were having issues. Hell, people that were actually like local to the countries that the game was supposed to be native in were having issues trying to get in because of the IP bans. So for a while there, people just couldn't even play it. And then, when asked directly by a number of news media sources who were covering the game at the time, basically got told that the SEA servers were going to be their own iteration, basically like a full restart of PSO2, but specifically in English for the SEA region. And a lot of players lost their ever loving fucking mind over it and decided, you know what? Nah, we're good. We're just gonna go back to the JP version. So everyone left the SEA version of the game to go back to the Japanese servers because at that point, ArcSlayer had really gotten a lot better, not just with the translation but also with their coding because they actually had a much larger dedicated team to the tweaker. And so everyone's like, well, now we've got a website and a program that lets us much more easily access the Japanese servers. So, yeah, peace out. And so the server populations plummeted as everyone that wanted to play the game just went back to their characters on JP and just dealt with the tweaker. And within, I want to say it was 9, maybe 10 months, and they closed the servers. They just shut the whole thing down. And it was like, well, you tried, and you didn't do it very well. Now, the thing about that was, too, is that at that time, everyone was really kind of like, well, when's the North American release of the game coming? And Sega, in their infinite wisdom, was like, we're working on it. And within, I want to say, about 6 weeks of the failure of the SEA version, they launched an announcement on Twitter saying, hey guys, stay tuned to PSO2.com for the North American release of PSO2. Now, keep in mind, this was about 2 months down the road after the closure of the SEA servers. Because prior to the SEA launch, they had announced that they were, that people had found out that Sega had gotten the rights to PSO2.com instead of PSO2.jp. And everyone lost their shit. They're like, it's finally coming to the States. We finally did it. Sega had a problem, though, in that between the PlayArts, debacle of the SEA launch and the original producer in the States for the NA release, everything got like shut down. They just stopped. And then there wasn't any update, there wasn't any update, there wasn't any update. Another like 6 months go by and we hear nothing from Sega about the North American launch. And then finally we get another tweet from them basically saying, oh yeah, sorry, by the way, we totally forgot to mention it, but the NA version is basically scrapped at this point. We just don't have the ability to do anything about it. So that's like the sort of smaller, shorter version of the whole story of like what ended up happening with this game. But like the baseline is the fact that we finally get an announcement. I think it was what? It was E3 2019, wasn't it? Yeah, it was E3 2019. We get an announcement. Oh, hey, by the way, Microsoft basically is like, hey guys, just so you know, a fan favorite game is coming from Japan. Check it out. And then we're like, wait, what? And then all of a sudden we hear the fucking like music kick in for PSO2 and like the entire fucking community lost their collective shit as we're like, wait, what? This is the troll, right? And then all of a sudden we see all this stuff pop up on the screen and they're like, the fan favorite game from Japan, one of the best longest running thing on the Xbox. And I'm like, motherfucker, when is the PC release? Fuck. Like I actually like barreled into my roommate who wasn't using his fucking Xbox One and was like, "Hey, I'll buy that Xbox off you." And he's like, "Why?" I was like, "Well, you said you wanted to sell it, and I want to play PSO2, so yeah, that's how that went." So I got into the open beta for it, and I've been playing it again since then. But like, which is why I'm 75 now instead of like 40. I don't know that I would have leveled as fast if I didn't honestly like want to continue to play this game. But then like I'm just gonna end up bouncing back and forth between NA and JP at this point. Mostly just because I don't want to like not play my Japanese account because I've actually spent a lot of real money on that account as well. Like fortunately I haven't spent a ton of money on NA yet, but at the same time I'm just gonna bide my time for like the one or two specific things that I want on NA. Like I want to make sure that once it's available, like as soon as I know that the scratch is available, that I either get enough for the scratch or I have enough Maseta set up so that once the Venom reactor is available on NA, I can actually buy it because let me tell you, that camo is not only one of the coolest looking camos in the game for Twin Mechs, nobody fucking uses it. Like nobody fucking uses that camo. Like I've been playing Gunner. Oh man, probably 6 years now on JP, I sort of got I'm the only one that I've ever fucking I've seen like one other person use that weapon camo. Nobody else fucking uses it. They're like, oh, there's better guns out there. Like, none of them are giant green crosses that shoot photon bullets and have fucking like radio cores in them that make them look like they're radioactive and trying to kill everything. Like seriously, I love that weapon camo so much. It's so cool. And the cool thing is that they sit on your wrists instead of on your back like literally almost every other weapon camo in the game. So I don't know. Anyway, I could go on and on about how much I love this fucking game, but it's getting kind of late and I am still super tired. So thanks for sticking out and hanging out for a little bit afterwards though. That was fun. Um Normal end of stream spiel. I stream Mondays through Thursdays typically. Um 6 p.m. to 9:30 ish Mountain Time. I am a variety streamer and I like to stream things like right now I'm working on Final Fantasy Remake and I'm doing some Animal Crossing and some chill streams and PSO2 right now. Um, that being said, if you like what you see, I always appreciate a follow. And if you're already following, make sure you click the bell icon so you get notifications when I go live. Um, I also have a Twitter where I post my schedules, plus a Discord. And if you want to hang out there, we're more than happy to. We've got an active Magic the Gathering community. We have an active Monster Hunter community. Well, and by active, I mean there's like 5 people, but you know, whatever. I'm small. Am small. Um, and then like there's a couple of other things that we do and you know, hang out and chat and talk and sometimes it's cool and other times it's like, what am I gonna do, you know? Wait, why am I getting pinged here? Hold up. Uh, nani? Did they delete it? I bet they deleted it. Like I look at this thing and it's like, oh hey, there's a ping, and I'm like, what's the ping? And then it's like it's gone. I hate that shit. Fucking random like everyone pings in Discord. I'm like, bruh, why you do this? Why you do this? Anyway, I kind of am like, there's a lot of times where I get sidetracked and then like I forget where I was talking. Oh, right. If you're interested in knowing more um, just about me or what I do or what I like, I've got a Twitter. It's linked down below. You can always follow me there too. I announce when I go live on Twitter and in my Discord every time I do on Monday through Thursday. And I have a YouTube channel. You can follow me or subscribe to me. It's subscribe on YouTube. That's right. So you can always subscribe to me on YouTube. It's kind of not really a lot right now. Pretty much I use my YouTube specifically for just archiving my VODs. Because you can only keep VODs for a limited time on Twitch, but I can keep them forever on YouTube. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. Is I'm just taking the whole stream and sticking it up on YouTube. So you can always go back and watch the history of what I've been doing recently and catch my gameplays. Kind of like a unfiltered Let's Play channel. Not very fancy, but you know, I'm not very fancy either, so that's how that works. Anyway, um, it's Thursday, and I like to raid people on Thursdays to just show the love because it's getting closer to the end of the week and gives me a chance to kind of see what the hell is going on with people tonight. Who's streaming? Who do I want to poke at? Gamma. Hmm. I'm not sure who else is actually going right now. Thalian is playing. Eugen's playing Valorant. I guess Diwa just sort of stopped by, decided to say hi, but I guess they're just chatting too. Bum 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 bum. Ooh, right. Um, for those of you who actually are here regularly, I was given a Cade. He walked in front of my camera. I was given a song redeem recently, so I will actually be working on that this weekend, and hope to have that sometime this weekend up on my YouTube channel and available in my Discord and on Twitter once I'm able to actually complete it. I was given the uh, redeem to sing the season 2 ending to Inuyasha Fukai Mori. So once I get a chance to kind of like remember the second set of lyrics to that song, I will be recording a cover of that karaoke style and posting that pretty much everywhere so that people have access to me trying to sing and hopefully not sounding awful. My poor soul, my poor voice. I love singing. I'm not bad at it. I just don't practice it very much. But I'm changing that, which is why I have karaoke redeems. But yeah, I'll have that up hopefully this weekend I'll have that ready up and everyone can get a chance to listen to that too. So, that being said, I think what I'm going to do I don't give enough love to a couple of people. I'm just not sure who I want to actually raid. Hmm. Who's doing what? I think they're doing that. Well, so I guess it kind of depends, but I think I was kind of hoping somebody was specifically was actually up, but I'm just gonna do what I normally do. There's a couple of other people doing stuff tonight, but in the baseline, they're like not. I don't know. One of them's doing a collab, and I kind of don't really know them all that well, so I think that's kind of who I'm gonna go with. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna show some love to another senpai of mine, Aragama Witch. She is exactly what you think she is. She is a witch. She's also really cool. And also has an Ojo-sama redeem, like me. So anyway, she's a really talented artist. Like, if you're interested in the VTuber community on Twitter, look her up. She has amazing art, and she's been doing a lot of the 3D models for a lot of the younger um VTubers in the community right now for the English community. She's been making their models for them. Um, so I'm gonna give her some love. She is doing a collab with another younger YouTuber by the name of Dapperly. So we're going to go and give them some love. Um, we will. I know that people are like, we're gonna raid them and we're gonna say this, but I don't have big raids because I'm not a big channel. So we're just going to go in there and we're going to say hi, hello, and show Aragama Witch some love because she's super cool and I think that she's a very good senpai. So that being said, I love you all. Have a great rest of your weekend and oyasumi minasan. Bye bye.